Hi everyone, so today I just want to quickly show you some of the new dies I've got. Now this is from a company which are part of Coca-Cola Studio, but they're called Inlovearts Shop and they've got their own website, so I'll put that up on the screen now. But as I say, they are part of Coca-Cola Studio, which is why you've got the Coca-Cola branding on the packaging. So they've given me a discount code to use for you guys. It's 20% off, and my code for Inlovearts Shop is iced images. Nice and simple, iced images. Okay, so I'll put that up on the screen for you, and you get 20% off when you use that discount code in the discount code box when you go to checkout. So I'm going to show you some of the dies that they've sent me. One of them isn't one I ordered, so that's why it's a bit out of season and a bit odd, but I'm going to show you anyway because some of you might like it. Hopefully the one that I did order will come through soon. So we've got, and I'm going to show you some makes that I've made with this as well in a bit. So we've got this one, which is a mum one. Obviously it's the American spelling of the word mum, but I was thinking as a British person, I probably can change this up. I can probably make it somehow just cut a bit out or cut off here, make the U slightly smaller or something. I don't know, or just stick with mum. I don't know, or maybe stick a U over the top. I don't know, I'm going to work a way out anyway. So it actually says mum, you know, British mum. But yeah, that looks beautiful. I just love the foliage around the outside, and it's all one die. So as you can see, it will cut out the letters and cut out the foliage separately. So that one measures, so I can give you measurements. It's about 4 5/8 by approximately 2 3/4. Then we've got this one, which is just happy, but I've got some other dies that say birthday, so I thought, well, I can just have happy. And also because you could have happy and then New Year, you could have happy Easter, happy anniversary, happy, do you know what I mean? So happy is good for anything. And it's got an outer die and also an inner die as well. So this is two separate dies and you can separate them out. Now it looks to me that the word happy is all fused together. Oh, sorry, you can't see. It looks to me that the word happy is all fused together, which is good because it means then your letters are all nicely spaced. And then obviously you got the outer bit, which I think you can detach. So this measures about 3 inches by 1 and just under 1 1/4, 1 1/8 or something like that. I also got this one as well, which is triangles, and I liked it because quite often I want to do this sort of triangle, but it's quite difficult to, you know, have to get like a square and then measure and then work out where, and it's just a bit of a faff. So with this, it's an equilateral triangle, which is not, I think that's what it's called. 4 3/4 by 4 1/8 roughly, and I like the stitched edge as well on that. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies, and obviously you can pop them all out. They're just attached for packaging, but you can pop them out. Then there's this one, which I thought was incredibly useful. So obviously you could leave it all together like that, and I might actually do this. I think I might leave the die like this, so that then if I need to, mind you, if I'm going to pop it, they're all going to pop out separately anyway. But yeah, I think I'll probably just leave it like this just for storage purposes. So this is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, but obviously you can pop them all out, and you've got the happy, the birth, and then day is slightly bigger, so you probably would want to put it on your card like this, but you could do it differently if you wanted to. But yeah, it's quite cool. Or you can combine this birthday with the previous happy that we had. Then I got this one, which is a peacock die, and I just thought it was really cool. And so you've got this whole fan here, and then you obviously pop your little peacock in the middle. But I thought this could be useful for like a doily. So you could have this, and then you could cut it again and kind of intersperse, like put them together, and so it's like a doily. So I just thought that was really cool. So this measures about 4.5 by, well, this feather bit is 4.5 by about 3 1/4. And obviously you've got Mr. Peacock, who is about 2 inches roughly by about 3/4 of an inch roughly. So yeah, but I thought that was really cool. Then next we've got another happy birthday card. Now this one, let me show you, it's upside down. So I don't know if you can see, it's got happy birthday and then it's happy birthday to you. So again, I quite like that, and you've got a whole heap of balloons here. And again, I just thought that was really cool because you've got some that are full balloons and some that are just outlines. So you could pop that out, cut it out in a couple of different colours and interchange them. I just thought it was a really cool die. So the actual greeting itself is about 5 inches by 2.5. The balloons are about 5.5 by probably the widest bit about 2. But yeah, just thought it was super useful and versatile. Then next up we've got this one, which is a musical note one. It's actually that way up. And I just thought this was cool. You've probably noticed I do have quite a lot of musical note dies now, but I just find them useful. I have lots of people who are into music, and so it's useful for mail cards because a lot of the males I know are into music or play musical instruments or whatever. This is 4 inches wide by 5.5, so it's a good decent size. And obviously you could couple this up with maybe one of your happy birthday dies. Just thought it was really cool. It's like a tornado of music. Just thought it was really, really cool die. And then last but not least, this is the one I didn't order, but he's quite cute. It's a Father Christmas, and it looks like he's scratching his head. But it's quite a cool die. So this is the one they sent me. The one that I actually ordered, hopefully will be coming soon. If it comes, I will show you what it looks like. So yeah, and this one as well, let me measure this for you. It's a bit out of season, but you know, 3 3/4 by 2.5. Okay, it might have been they were out of stock of the other one, so they've just sent me this one. I'm not sure, but anyway, so they're the dies. So let's have a look now at some of the things I have made with them. Okay, so with the mum die, I made this card. So this is really easy, really nice. There is a tutorial coming for this soon. So this is the mum die, and as I said, it cuts out the letters mum, and then you can just inlay it, which is what I've done. Or you could just have it so you could see through. It'd be great for a shaker card, actually. It'd be quite nice. You could put shaker elements behind. But yeah, so that's the mum die. And then here is that musical note die. So as you can see, I've cut it out of like a mother of pearl card. And then I've just backed it onto a lilac just to give it a bit more weight to it. And then I've just used little pearls from Lucy Abrams' shop. Just for the little musical notes, because that was quite cute, and it went really, the pink goes really nicely with the rest. This is that happy die, and again I've just teamed it up with a birthday from Coco Rosa Studio, and yeah, they go really well. I quite like it. I quite like the difference in font. Obviously they've both got the same, you know, white for the main and then the shadow with the lilac. I think that works quite nicely. So yeah, so that's that one. And this is the tucked corner fold card portrait 5x7 that I did in my live stream. And there is a tutorial coming for that. In fact, it might already be up. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, I'm not quite sure when the videos are going up, but I have done a video tutorial for this. So it will be up, or it will have gone up. So yeah, so that's that one. And then this is the peacock die. So as you can see how beautiful that peacock die is. I love this. Now it kind of gets a little bit lost on the front of this card because it's quite busy, but I really love that, and I love the fact that you could use this peacock bit here, because these are 2 separate pieces. You could use this as a doily, and I think that's really cool. So that's that one. I've actually used the Golden Flora digital kit for the papers for this, and I've actually used a silver holographic card, and I've used a pro marker, a marine pro marker, over the top to make it the right colour. But that is a beautiful die. And then this is the balloon die with the happy birthday. So I used this on an accordion, a 5x7 accordion card. But I just like it because obviously you've got the happy birthday to you, and if you didn't want to use the balloons, you don't have to. And I've actually inlaid my silver into each of the balloons, because that, as you can see where the navy is, it actually cuts out an outline. So you can go ahead and do what you want there. So that's quite nice. I like the font on this as well because it's nice and big. So that's that die. And then that happy birthday I used on this card here. So as you can see, I've kept it in its little, you know, happy and then birth and then day. I took off the exclamation marks, didn't have space for it, but I really like this die. I like the font of it. I like the little imprinted stars on it, and I just think they're a really good size. Like, they're really useful size. They're not too big, but they're also not too small. And if you wanted to, you could team up the birth and the day with that happy, you know, the other happy, the individual happy that I just showed you on the musical note card. So yeah, these papers are Antonio makes, part of his April VIP kit, and this is the Nostalgic Indigo papers. So yeah, so that's really beautiful. I really like that die. That's going to be very useful. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of that one. Okay, so that's my my makes and the dies. So I hope you enjoyed today. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to go over to inloveartshop.com and use my code ICED20 to get yourself 20% off your order. Yeah, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.